Evaluation question number 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback? Now, the audience feedback that in which I gained during this production was very, very vital, as my main target audience was people of the ages of my peers. Now, I began this at the research and planning stages. Now, this was really, really vital at this stage just because it was where I generated my initial ideas, and that's where I actually built my product from. Now, I gained within my planning stage, I really gained a lot of detailed feedback from my teacher and also from my peers, which actually made me change my initial idea. There was an idea I had, but I had to change it because my audience didn't actually fit. It didn't fit with them, and this just made me understand that it's not everything that I like or what I want that would work out. I was also able to gain audience feedback during all of my production stages. So in terms of my digipack, as you may have previously seen, I started off at a place where the text was not the same. Everything was just a bit all over the place. It was yellow and it didn't actually match. It was really like too bright for the background that was also bright. So I was able to actually go back. I was able to change the color of the text. I was able to change the text style. I was also able to now start using some consistent colors. I decided to use white and pink, which I kept consistent throughout all of my product. Now, I came up with a front and a back cover. The back cover actually worked well from the beginning. However, I had issues with the front cover because at a point I really generated it to being too simple. So I was able to go back after having audience feedback to making it something a bit more simple but stood out a bit more to the audience. For my music advert as well, I was also able to have audience feedback. So I actually began with a very simple product, which then I generated to having different a title that had different colors, which actually I was told doesn't work well. So I was able to go back and make my color the same. After having this feedback, I was also able to gain feedback from my teacher, who said I should keep the text style similar throughout the whole of my product and also through my digipack as well. So I went back and I actually changed all of my font to making it the same font, but it was all in different sizes, which ended up being and looking more effective. So now coming to my main product, I was also able to gain feedback not only from my group but also from my teacher and my peers. Once again, I was able to call them over at the editing stage and ask, is this working well, is this not working well? And I was actually told that my lip syncing was out of sync, so I had to go back and actually work on it so that it can look much better and it can look like a real life product. I was also able to go back looking at the effects after being told that some of the effects don't actually work well, and also being told to add some effects to help it. So I actually learned that audience feedback is so vital, as these people are the ones that are consuming, they're decoding your product. So I'm really happy that I gained the feedback that I gained, because if I hadn't gained it, I wouldn't have reached the place I am at now. So audience feedback overall has helped my final product, and I believe it has actually created and helped me generate a stronger idea.